Capricorn, I see you having a major financial breakthrough here in the coming days, and I'm really excited to be the one to have the opportunity to give such a really positive tarot message here. So allow me to introduce myself before we get into this tarot reading for April 2023 Capricorn. My name is SimplyVelca. Howdy, darling. All right. What makes my tarot readings a little bit different from others is that, while yes, Capricorn, I'll talk about the positive things that are manifesting in your life, but I'm also going to be providing a little bit of a blueprint so you have a little bit more clarity, a sense of direction about what's going on in your life, where to be going, so on and so forth. What is the good in knowing the good things in your life if you don't know how to go from point A to point B, right? That's my logic anyways. So if I sound like the tarot reader for you, Capricorn, then let's just get started here. All right. So we have the Three of Wands in the Strength card in your current situation right now, Capricorn. And so I see for you guys, the where you guys are getting the major financial breakthrough is that you guys have been going through a pretty rough period, but you didn't allow this rough period to break you. To me, this is like you've been having a lot of stormy weather, but you still have been pushing through without making any type of drastic changes here. All right. So to me, Capricorn, this reads off as where it's like through your conviction for something, even when this comes to a relationship, because I feel like there's this message of where stubbornness pays off. Capricorn, that's the message where I keep on hearing. It's like stubbornness pays off. So whether this is stubbornness when it comes to your financial situation, or stubbornness maybe when you're trying to win over the attention of somebody, all right? I feel like your stubbornness and perseverance is what's you're going to get the results that you're wanting here from that, all right? The reason why I know this, Capricorn, excuse me, is because of the star energy. All right. The star energy represents a wish being granted to you, Capricorn. And this is like the big dream stuff. This is stuff that you are wanting, like a big, stuff is not just like immediate being like, oh, I want some hot Cheetos type of thing, right? This is like the big goals, big aspirations. Maybe you always wanted to be married. You always wanted to be with your twin flame, your soulmate, or you're just really wanting to have like your own successful business, your own successful career, which is where I see a lot of this energy for you, Capricorn. Like, I feel like this reading is really connecting to those that are trying to have some type of startup project, some type of, maybe some of you guys are starting to write down like for your own website or like a book or something. I don't know. There's definitely this sense of putting your name on something, Capricorn, and just like growing it from there, starting your own business and having it be inspired by your name. But anyways, the case of the matter is, for those that chose to have perseverance with something, it pays off. So this isn't some type of overnight success, Capricorn, that just came out of nowhere, like winning the lottery type of thing. No, this is through some hard work and dedication here. So let me make that very clear, Capricorn. It's like this, like you guys have been following the bread trail for a long time now. When the success comes forward with this, well, yes, you'll be happy. It'll also be the sense for you, Capricorn. You're like, well, yeah, of course, I've committed to this. I've dedicated to this here. So I really want to be making it clear, Capricorn, that this is not just some like out of the blue type of thing. This is you seeing something until the very end, trusting that there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel and you're getting rewarded for that, right? And so as this Emperor card coming in here, I see you guys coming into more confidence, Capricorn, and with this newfound confidence, I feel you are going to be creating things with that newfound confidence, because you have the King of Pentacles here as well as the Page of Pentacles. So this is like taking the start of some new energy here. The Page of Pentacles can represent like getting a project off the ground, again, like a book or what have you. But the Page of Pentacles can also represent, Capricorn, someone extending out their pentacle to you. So it's like someone wanting to communicate and connect with you here. It starts out as this seed, right? This little mustard seed, Capricorn. Page of Pentacles. As the King of Pentacles here, you capitalize off of it. This is something that you exactly wanted. This is something that you feel a match to, which is why I really reinforce this sense of that deep, strong desire with that star energy. This is something of like very much so like a soul match type of thing. So very strong soulmate type of energy, or just something that you were always destined to be doing here. But anyways, from that King of Pentacles, you use the Emperor card as well, where you're building something actively, building your own empire, creating something that gives you more authority and helps really empower you. For many of you guys, it's going to be your bank account. For others of you, it's some type of relationship that helps build confidence. So some of you Capricorns might be coming into a connection with a mentor of some type, or maybe like a new best friend that makes you feel really, just whatever the case is, it's something that really helps empower you and helps bring stability into your life. So this is not going to be like a connection or relationship that just causes chaos. It's the very opposite type of thing there, right? When it comes to this mustard seed being something of like a financial project, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, Capricorn, and say, oh yeah, this is just going to grow on its own and be super abundant. That's just not realistic. That's not reality. But I can be telling you that this is something that it's like through the commitment of doing it there, the money flow is going to be coming a lot easier because of it, because especially I keep on getting the sense it's been rocky for a while. In your highest power, you have the 10 of Pentacles. So Capricorn, you always have the ability, I don't know why, I get this distinction that either it's like your home life has never been too secure, or if you've moved a lot, or like you've never really been able to have something that's been your home that you are not making like your home here. But with this 10 of Pentacles here, this is in your power position. This is where it's like essentially here for you, Taurus, like it's inevitable for finances to be picking up for you. It's inevitable for like your home life to be improving. This is in your power position. Sure, you have to take action. You know, there is a sense of accountability on your end here, Capricorn. But ultimately here, Capricorn, you have the ability to really create something solid, regardless of what it is that you do. So even if you want to do starting your own business, even if you want to do, you know, whatever the case is, the moment you set the intent on what it is that you want to accomplish, Capricorn, you're very able to do that. In your environment right now, you have the Sun, the best card in the tarot deck, Capricorn. This is a card of abundance, things coming into clarity, more so. Clarity is coming forward to you. And then afterwards, you have the Hanged Man. And so to me, Capricorn, both of these cards represents revealing something, right? Something that you don't initially see until after the fact, right? And so this really this really pushes this narrative, Capricorn, of where you're working on a project. Let's just say I have Capricorn in my chart, right? And I'm working on my tarot channel. I'm working on my content. Nothing really seems too promising. I'll get some views here or there. And then one day, things really start taking off, right? One day, and then things start becoming extremely profitable, so on and so forth. That's just like an analogy. So replace those details that are obviously very unique to me and apply it to you, Capricorn. That's how I see things going down for you, is just through the commitment of you not giving up on something, even when the results were not all that good. All right. It's through that commitment that eventually the sun comes up. All right. And then in your outcome position, you have the 9 of Cups, which is once again, Capricorn, another card that represents a wish being granted for you, like wishes being granted, wishes coming true. Do you notice this theme here, darling? All right. And then we have the 3 of Cups, the King of Wands, as well as the 10 of Cups coming in here. Very, very much so focusing in on Capricorn. I feel like new people are going to be coming into your life when there's this new level of confidence from you. Like the people that you come into contact with, the next people that you're meant to be friends with, it's from a higher caliber of persons, right? Like you guys relate to one another on like bigger goals, bigger dreams. So it's like you're coming at this from a higher place. So that definitely like another confirmation to me, Capricorn, of just positive, you guys really making something of yourself. Now taking them singularly, this 3 of Cups is a card of victory and good news coming in, right? The King of Wands really just goes into the same sense of authority and leading with the vision, with confidence, with something that just passion oriented. 10 of Cups, this is a fulfilling, like just complete fulfillment. Your family life, your love life, your career, like all the boxes are checked for you, essentially here, Capricorn. And I would say that's like the overall theme for your reading here, is where it's like you had a checklist of things that you want to accomplish in this life, that you want to have happen, that you want to do. And through your conviction of having those things be checked off, you're going to be noticing in the coming days, a lot of those boxes are going to be checked off and seeing a lot of results in the coming days. Not quite everything that you wanted and then some, but you're going to be starting to see like the increase of positive news just overall occurring in your life. All right. So Capricorn, let's get some final thoughts for your tarot reading today before I let you go and have you enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thank you so much for listening for this long, by the way. Final thoughts here, Capricorn. overall, get out of your head. This card is calling you out on your self-limiting beliefs and mindset here. All right, this is very much so a card just calling you out to where it's like you say to yourselves you can't do something because of like X, Y reasons. Like we all have our excuses for doing things, but sometimes it's our it's very human for us to want to stay safe. That's just built into our body, but it's not inherent for us as humans to take a risk, right? Because we're always trying to, it goes against who we are. But it's during those times that you want to challenge yourself. You're well overdue time to get out of your comfort zone ultimately here, Capricorn. And should you do that, you'll be happy with what, should you put more effort out into the world, out into your life, essentially here, you'll be happy with what it is that you receive. All right. This is a time of where you really want to be taking advantage of the exchange rate, right? When the exchange rate, when it comes to like different fees, right? When the exchange rate is like really good for you, this is when you want to take advantage of it because the exchange rate is really good for you right now. So Capricorn, that's the tarot reading that I have for you today. If you're looking for further clarity in your life in specific, my website's linked down below, SimplyVelca.com, my beautiful Capricorn, and I'll connect to you sometime in the near future. Bye, darling.